So Nate, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks.
Your film, Forgetting the Girl, is premiering at Cinequest. How do you feel about that?
I'm unbelievably thrilled. We're having our world premiere here. No one's seen this film. It's been a number of years in the making, and it's really fulfilling and exciting to finally turn it into a real movie by having an audience actually see it and hopefully even like it.
You've done a lot of work with commercials. So how did you change course from commercials to film project that you're doing now?
I've been editing TV commercials for the last decade, which is unbelievably fantastic training to be a director because you're building really short 30-second stories, and you have to be so disciplined to be able to tell a story in 30 seconds. It really hones your chops and what you need to tell a long 90-minute story. So I spent an enormous amount of time editing commercials, and over that period of time, I made a really great network of other artists who are mostly frustrated because they're making commercials that aren't maybe as creative as they'd like to be. And one of the guys that I met on my time doing this is Peter Moore-Smith, who is a fantastic writer. He's a novelist and he's also a copywriter. Now he's a executive creative director at Saatchi, a big advertising agency. So he wrote the script and he saw some of my work. We've done editing together, and he said, "Take a look at the script. I think it'll really resonate with you." I read it and I said, "All right, we've got to make this movie. Let's find a way to make it happen."
So that was it. So what were some of the main ingredients that drew you to the script?
What I really liked about this, there's a lot of things I really liked about the script, but one of the things that spoke to me is it's all set in New York City in Hell's Kitchen, and I spent 5 or 6 years living there, and it's a really cool and unique neighborhood in the city, and it's gritty and has a really cool visual texture to it, and it's rapidly disappearing because the developments are going up and the high-rises are it's disappearing. And actually a lot of the locations that we've shot in are already gone since we shot the film 2 years ago. So it was really exciting to get to encapsulate the little slice of New York that I'm really familiar with and that I love. And then emotionally, the potence of the script, it really hit me hard, and I thought there was a fantastic opportunity to emotionally affect an audience, and I think we actually achieved that with the final film. I'm really happy with how it plays, although I think my next film might be a little happier than this one. This one gets a little dark.
You have a great ensemble cast. How did you go about casting for the film?
I was so thrilled to get our cast is just a dream cast. We were really lucky to get some unbelievable casting directors. We got Ann Golder and Gail Keller on board early on, and I have an unbelievable track record. They cast Requiem for a Dream, Welcome to the Dollhouse, Happiness, American Splendor, like a really good lineup of really strong indie films. And they know every cool indie actor in the city, and so they just brought really, really great people into casting, and we did a long series of casting sessions and got a really great lineup of semi-undiscovered talent. They're getting more and more discovered. It's taken us a long time to finish this film, so they're getting more famous as the longer it takes, the more notoriety they're getting, because they're all just so courageous and emotional and honest and just really good, hardworking, smart cast. So it was unbelievably blessed to have the cast that we ended up with.
That's great. There's a fabulous article about you in the Metro newspaper, so you must have been excited when you saw it. Tell me about that.
It was pretty mind-blowing because I've never to open up a newspaper and see my picture right there in a full-page article. It was really exciting. It was exciting as I spoke to Steve, the journalist, for a while, but I didn't know what was actually going to come of it. And then to see him sort of encapsulate that and capture it and translate it onto the page, it was really exciting. It was also really validating as an artist to have someone actually get the film and be excited about it. It's been a number of years in the making, and I poured my life savings into this. It's been like a long haul, and we've been rejected by a lot of festivals. So finally to have somebody say, "Hey, I really like your film. I want to write about it," it's really exciting, really validating, and really hopeful for the next one.
The ending. I understand we're in for a big surprise. We're not going to discuss it. But what did you go through to finalize the ending?
Well, I don't want to hype up the ending too much. It's not a big M. Night twist or anything. It's an emotional release. It builds to a good place. But it was a very complex arc to build to this film. And my editor, Victoria, worked really hard. We spent almost a year and a half editing this thing on nights and weekends, and it was a really complex build to get to this sort of the payoff that we needed. And we went through a lot of rough cuts to get to like just the right place. We screened it first, starting with my dad, and then like small pockets of our friends and trusted colleagues, and got feedback and worked and worked and worked and crafted it until it was getting just the right payoff that we needed. And now it has, I think it has a pretty strong end result.
I think it's going to be great. So tell us the website. If people want to find out more information or just see a trailer about the film.
Absolutely. Our website is for, www.forgettingthegirl.com, forgettingthegirl.com, and we're screening at Cinequest on Friday, March 2nd at 7:15, Sunday, March 4th at 9 p.m., and Tuesday, March 6th at 2:30 p.m. And it's the world premiere, so no one's seen this film yet. So we're really excited to finally share it with audiences and see what happens.
I want to say thank you, congratulations, and good luck with the film.
Thanks for your time. It was really exciting.